Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a strong tank. This is the KV-2, the Tier 6 Soviet heavy tank, and we're located on the north spawn of Tundra, and it's being commanded by General Anonymous. Yes, you've seen him here before, and he's about to do it again. Now, what can we tell you about this? Well, built after the Winter War with Finland, the KV-2 is based on the KV-1 tank, but it has 152mm howitzer as its main armament, and the reason for that was the Soviets needed something that could knock down the Finnish bunkers, the concrete bunkers. So it's a bunker buster, but it's also known as the King of Derp, and the reason for that is that 152mm howitzer can do an awful lot of damage to an enemy tank. It hasn't got a huge amount of penetration, but it can do 910 hit points of damage with one shot, so it is particularly effective. Now, as it's based on the KV-1, it's fairly slow to move about, slowish. Well, maximum speed is 35 kilometers an hour, but the fun bit is the derp capability. It's got a 20-second reload, 20.34 here, but what you do is you sacrifice some dissidents and then do that to the enemy. And KV-85 really didn't stand much of a chance. Once he's been hit by 152mm HE shell, it really ruins their day, because it knocks out crew members, it knocks out modules, it creates all sorts of pandemonium inside the tank, which effectively disables the enemy tank. So one shot from a KV-2 can usually ruin your day. Now, he doesn't want to push that KV-85 out into the way, so he's forming up in a line alongside him so he can get past him, fire around in. We've got IKV defending, and there's a Tiger 1 there as well. I think that General Anonymous is holding back at the moment because he expects the enemy to push forward, and that IKV exposes a corner of his tank, and General Anonymous ends his game. 748 hit points from one HE shell. It's quite an efficient little machine. All you have to do is, as Jingle says, is sacrifice enough dissidents, and then you get your kills. And he fires that one. The hand of Stalin reaches up out of the depths of hell to guide the shell to its target. Okay, he's almost loaded. That KV-85's coming up for a little bit of close action. And he's side scraping, and now he's learned that's a mistake with a KV-2. 381 hit points he lost on that one, and General Anonymous is nicely angled there. Yep, so he's going to bounce any round that comes back at him, and now he's loaded. So just having a bit of problem with his teammate there, rubbing up alongside him. Okay, ARL 44, he's going to be the next recipient, is he? No. He just ends the game with the KV-85 with a quick snap of the aim, and just casually takes his second kill. And the ARL was firing APCR at him. Really? Really? APCR? Are you sure? No, HE is much more fun. Much more fun. The ARL's backing off, and he's gone. 820 hit points, one shot into the turret, beautifully aimed. That ARL is no more. So that's 3 kills. Okay, unfortunately we're running out of enemies to sacrifice now. We're 2 tanks ahead. The enemy seems to have the hill at the moment, but they're about to lose their cap. So I think they're going to have to come down from the kill. And there's a Yank Panther. And he's been asked to platoon, and he has platooned with the E25. And the reason for that is that they both got 3 kills. So they're on for a brothers in arms if they can both survive the battle. And that E25 doesn't look as if he's going to survive the battle, because he has only got 20% of his hit points left. General Anonymous has got 41% left. Oh, the E25. Oh, there's the enemy Arty. He's behind you. Okay, now line him up for a shot. He's aiming, but the GW's receiving fire from the E25. Oh, and the E25 got taken out. Yeah, that's why I was a bit worried about, that the E25 would be focused on somebody else and somebody would end the E25's game. And so they've lost the chance of a brothers in arms, but let's have a look and see if we can take another kill. There's the Jag Panther. He's also aimed, but he needs to aim properly. Yes, perfectly done. Right into the top of the Jag Panther, and he takes him out for another 149 hit points. And I think the cap is theirs now. I don't think the enemy's going to be able to come back. They're 4 tanks down. They've got ownership of the hill, but that's going to do them little good if the cap belongs to General Anonymous's team. Well, you can see that one of the rounds that actually hit General Anonymous actually hit his gun. You see the marks of the HE on his gun. Okay, I think General Anonymous wants to go after these last few enemy. I think this is a no cap kill all situation. There's a Thunderbolt up there and a Cromwell. Now hopefully the rest of his team will realise, you know, get out the cap, give these guys a little time necessary to take these last 2 kills, and that will improve their scores. Come on, you can do it. Just come out the cap for a little time. Just one of you decap. Come on, please. Pretty please. Pretty please with bells on. Oh, don't cap out. No. Oh, they did. Oh, and that's the end of the game. But the Thunderbolt goes down, but they don't get the Cromwell. So sad. That could have been so nice to get kill all of the enemy tanks in the end, but that's all we got. And unfortunately that means that the win rate was, I think it's at 9,181. Wow, that's a pretty good one. My eyesight's failing me. Anyway, let's go to the results. And it's an ace tanker for General Anonymous in the KV-2. He also picked up a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 10. A Duelist medal for killing at least 2 tanks, which did damage to him during the battle. A Fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He actually managed to get 4. And he got a Fire for effect for dealing more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle. But best of all, he picked up a high caliber. He did the most damage in the battle, at least 20% of the enemy hit points, and some over 1,000. And of course, you know, the way he did those kills, taking out enemy tanks by just one shot, bang to the turret, and they were gone. It's not surprising he's got the high caliber. Let's look at the overall scores. Yeah, look, 2,836 hit points of damage altogether. He got 4 kills, which is joint top with the E25 he platooned with. He did get the kill on that GW Panther just before he got wiped out himself. But he got the highest base, General Anonymous got the highest base XP, 1,308, and that's the reason he's got that ace tanker. Let's have a look at the detail report. Well, he fired 8 rounds during that battle, just 8. Got 7 direct hits, 7 penetrations. He did damage of 2,836 hit points. And a lot of those shots were beautifully aimed right into the turret, right into the corner of the tank that was showing behind the rock, and just took the enemy out completely by overwhelming them with HE. He received 3 hits, 2 were penetrations, 1 was a non-penetration. He also spotted 1 enemy vehicle, and that was the GW Panther. He damaged 5 of the enemy, but killed 4 of them. And he did damage assistance of 357 hit points. On a premium account, he earned 51,438 credits. And he also, after repair and ammunition resupply, he walked away with 41,577 credits. He earned 1,962 XP, and it was times 5 for the first victory of the day, so he actually took away 9,810 experience points altogether. But sadly, a lot of dissidents were sent to the Gulag as a result. But an absolutely brilliant battle, and some of those shots were really, really excellent. Just the corner of a tank showing, it's like a few pixels, that's all it needed, and he put the HE round right into him and wiped the enemy tank out, just like that. So, great battle, General Anonymous. I really enjoyed that. You know, it's not often I get KV-2 battles, because obviously we're an Arty channel, but when we get KV-2 battles, we do get good ones, and that was a particularly good one. So, if you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.